Okay. So this is Dead Serious at the channel. Interesting ways to kill your opponent. So this is not really all that interesting, but it is highly effective. So really, speed is the big element in this block. I go between playing speed and playing control. Right now I'm trying speed. So I really like counters. So all this does is it's cheap as all get out. Get those counter cards out there. It's really important that you have Hopeful Initiate though, because there is so much enchantment, especially now. And there's always an artifact or two that can come up, and Hopeful Initiate's awesome because you can pull +1 counters off of anything, and then you can kill an enchantment. And since everything you've got is making +1 counters, it's pretty good. And because of Cami, you can normally get out Virtue of Loyalty pretty quickly. Like I've been able to get it out on turn 5 quite a bit. You've also got Gala Greeters here who can make a treasure token if you really want to. I have Ozolith in here to double up the amount of counters, but I don't know if it needs to be there. There might be a couple of better cards, even though it is really highly effective when you get it out. But like, it does cost 2 to cast it, and I could be using a couple other things that don't cost anything. And Siege Veteran that doesn't cost anything, it's always putting a +1 counter on something. So let's see how it. Oh, and I'm going to start running these in 3v3, or sorry, best out of 3. That's what I should be saying. And so I'm beginning to build my sideboard, and for my sideboard, I'd be running Sarah Paragon. And the reason I would do that is if I've got something that's coming up and it's a lot of wipe, this will help me start putting creatures back onto the board since I'm primarily creature based. Now I do have 4 in there. That's overkill. It would probably be more like 3, and even 3 is overkill. I just got 4 there because I'm still building the sideboard. So this has won quite a few games. I think 6 out of 7. And on the 7th game that I did lose, it was because it was a black, just so much removal. There was just nothing I could do, and then he took me out. So I mean, no deck is perfect. Every deck has got a weakness, and mine is certainly going to be those black high removal decks. Though I do have some ways to defeat them. So we've got 2 good lands. We've got a Virtue. We've got Gal. That's a pretty good pull. I mean, it's hard to complain. What's he got here? When Rabble, Survey, Exile, +1 on target counter, activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so Survey is a. He could be running. Oh, he's got a big deck, so it's gonna be black green. It's gonna be some kind of graveyard game deck. And we will play this, and we will play. Do I want to play you right away? Yeah, you know what? I am going to play you right away. Put you on there. There we go. A little bit of defense. Woohoo! We are the wall. Yep, the graveyard games begin. Mill, mill, mill. Something to do with Willowgeist, maybe. It's going to be a lot of stuff about trying to use exile, because there's a lot of cards that are like exile from your graveyard, or there's a planeswalker where you can just basically like almost any deck, it mills as many the total mana value of your cards in exile. Sorry that took so long to say. Kind of a weird mechanic, but it's super effective because suddenly you can do it. And if you've got these big chunky cards in there, you could be easily milling for 30, 40 cards, right? And now that there's more cards that take advantage of that, I think Orzhov is about to take off as the dominant color. You don't like me. Okay, we'll play you. I really need uh uh some land. Here I was bragging about how fast I get out Virtue of Loyalty. Okay, I've seen this card a lot. So creature tokens you control have add 1 mana of any color. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your when one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 plant creature. So again, another reward for exiling, right? So now he's got a token out and it's a plant, and who cares? So I've got my Kami of the Whispered Hopes out, and I am going to play a treasure token so that I can get out my Virtue next turn. Even though it's not a great setup, it'll start being a great setup. And these guys who play these decks are so singular, they rarely have any, I find, any kind of permanent removal. So even though there's some great permanent cards for black green for removal, so he'll I doubt he's running it. Of course, now that I've said that, he's absolutely got a play set of them in his hand. But this will probably survive quite a bit. Oh, look at that, spicy. Yeah, you're gonna put that out. I knew that Willow Geist was coming, so you've got a way to get more of those out. We are just gonna bite the bullet and put out Virtue of Loyalty. And no, we are not going to attack. And now I can get some cards out. I just need to survive. We'll see what he does here. Sacrifice a creature. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Nice. I was looking at that card the other day and wondering how I could abuse it, and this is a great way to abuse it. So he can basically sack anytime any creature he wants. So right now he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's got 10 points of damage sitting on board. That is difficult. That is difficult to overcome. I do not know what to do. I don't think I can beat him. I have to attack, I guess. But then he can block and sack him. That is gross. Let's play you. And let's play a... Let's get 2 life going. I don't think it's going to make a big difference. And let's play you. Another plus counter going up. And let's put that on you. And then I should kill that. Oh, Jason, you're dumb. Oh, I can't kill that. That's the wrong creature. And I got my backup, my human scout, mixed up with my creature that can kill enchantments. Maybe I should be running 4 of those. Well, he's putting 2 down. He is, so that's going to mean he can double up real quick. I think he's going to kill me this turn. We'll see. This is pretty impressive. He's running this off of 3 mana because he's able to produce so much mana with the token creatures. I've seen this used, this card used a couple times, not very well. This guy, yeah, and yeah, he's better than I thought. He played Terra Sunder and stuff. I was ready for you though, buddy. I blocked that. Now my guy's got indestructible and he's coming for you. He's coming for you. I don't know why you aren't doing anything to kill me. That scares me. Let's play Quirion first. Let's get that 2 life going. Let's play you. Let's do a plus counter. Let's play you. Let's do treasure token from you. Let's do a 2 life from you. And no trample. All my trample cards are gone. So, alright. And let's just put you at 17. No, 18? 18. Go attack. Go see what they do. He's got to give up that creature. Wow. You could have played that so much better, man. He had like a really great... I just don't understand. Like, maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I guess I'm crazy because you got to block yourself. But like, that was really good. I mean, I get where his deck's going. He's got to find more ways to get these out. But that's pretty impressive, especially for 3. Especially for 3. I didn't really understand the power of this enchantment until just right now. And if you pair it with Willowgeist here, which is always a card that no one's ever really used well because yeah, it's weird, right? Like it's whenever one of our cards leaves your graveyard, like what are cards leaving your graveyard? Well, now all the friggin' time they're leaving your graveyard. So, and you gain life equal to its power. He's sad. He's mad. I had a great mechanic, and then this guy showed up and he's using like voice of the thing, and but I don't like the thing, and so many plants. Uh-oh. Not Lord Skitter. Listen, when this creature comes for you, it's going to be like 30-30. Let's just skip this part. Oh no. Sure, let's throw that out. Let's throw it on there. Throw it on there. Is this draw? Nope. Go get him. It's nice when you do 24 damage in one hit. Oh, actually, I lied. I haven't lost with this deck. So this deck's at 100% out of 7. Out of 7 so far. I guess I beat that black deck. I probably thought I was going to lose. But I'm going to run against a control deck any minute now, and this deck's just going to go down. Down. Though it can get out of a lot of creatures, there's no real draw to it. Really wondering if I should be running a playset of that of those cards though. That's pretty good. We can get we got a lot going on there. Wish I had a card that wasn't coming in tapped, but you know, life is full of sadness. Oh, and he just quit. Awesome. He clearly sensed my superiority. This is an Andrew Tate moment. This is because Andrew Tate taught me how to be an alpha, and I projected my alphaness into that screen, and he felt it, and he just ran away because he's a beta cuck. Because I'm the best. It's obvious. So the card I am going to run it. So instead of running 4 enduring Bond Warden, I am going to run 4 hopeful initiates, and that's just so that I've always got removal for enchantments because I found myself short up there, and I did have a bond, and I was like, you know what, I'd much rather that be another card. And I think when you're finding that often, when you find yourself like this card isn't doing for me, right, or it's not fitting, like that's you know, those are clear signs. Those are the red flags you need to be listening to. Because sometimes I think it's human nature to want to shove a card in because we want it to work and we know it can work, and we have to say, you know what, it's not working. It's easy to get card bias. At least for me, I get really attached to some cards. I'm like, this card is awesome, and I should throw it in there because it'll do no wrong. So I got 2 hopeful initiates off the start, which is, you know, it's pretty good. It's what I wanted to happen. I wanted one of them. Not that it's going to help. He's black red. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is okay. So this is going to be a poison deck. So he will play almost no actual physical cards or physical like permanents. It'll all be instants and sorceries. So his first one was target gets 4/4. His next one was sack target. Right? Is that what it is? Sack. Each opponent sacks and you get a poison counter. So now I've got a poison counter. And now this is where he can start hitting me with the proliferate spells, which there's a whole bunch of. Yeah, there's the proliferate spell that gets him a little drawing. I use this in my control deck to get one of my permanents that when you win the game, it makes it come faster. And we'll do this. And we'll do. You know what? We're gonna keep you back just in case. See what nonsense he tries to pull. Keep you alive with my Tameo Safekeeping. The world's most infuriating card. Wow. I didn't expect to see that. Okay, so the rat, totally normal. He'll probably play, it'll be one of the two rats he plays. We can actually get almost everything out. And we still have protection. And this does not have Death Strike, right? Or Death Touch, right? So let's do this and this. You go get him. This deck is real fast. Like I have 5 land, but I didn't need them. You really just need 3 land, or in some cases 2 land, and you can play almost everything in the deck, including the Virtue. Because if you get the Gala out, you can just start producing um, uh, treasure tokens so that you can play the Virtue. Though that's like a sort of a last stand thing. So he's got me at 3 poisons. Here comes. We're gonna definitely not allow that to happen. Oh, that's nice. Get 3 of those in a row. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. And I think that's it for you, buddy. Yep. That's nice. You know what? Honestly, I'm not even joking. I think that is the first time I've beaten a toxic deck in at least a month. It got to the point where I built my own. It has a winning rate of 66%, but I don't play it. And I don't know why I don't play it. Like it's a valid. I don't hold it against toxic players. I just don't think it's got the legs for later on. Like there is um, dinosaurs I've played have beaten toxic decks because it's just so much. You're just throwing such volume of power and damage at the opponent. They really can't do anything about it. But this deck is real fast. Like I'd like to come up against a red deck next. So like I'm moving real fast up the ladder. Now, according to the people who say that there is some rigging going on, I should come up against somebody whose deck is a little more curtailed to defeat mine, and they should have a mana advantage. Now, I don't see that. I've got a pretty good mana pool here, and I've got, I would say, a great starting deck. That's a fantastic starting deck. I'm going to play the Restless Prey first. Again, I've got land creatures in here, but I don't think they're necessary. I think that was a mistake. I'd much rather that was a straight up playable card. And we'll play Botanical Brawler because that's awesome, and it has Trample, and it likes to run people over. Now this guy's red and black, so we should see lots of removal. What removal? Okay, so that was my own fault for not keeping back. So the question is, do I wait? Do I do I want to tempt him? You know what? Let's do this. We'll hold back. We'll play it. We'll have Tamiyo to safe keep. Uh, Pass. My turn. Nice. Okay, and so we're gonna play. Let's play Cammy, even though I'm denying myself. Do I want to save that? Do I want to save that? No. You can die. Would have been nice to get the +1, but I'm not worried about it. No, I will totally be saving that. Oh, nice. I've honestly been thinking about running 8 hexproof indestructibles. White's got one, but I think it's for 2. Um, just so that everything makes it onto the board. Ooh, nasty. I will keep. We got 5. Yeah, I'll keep that. And we're going to attack with the land. See here, I was like, man, land creatures suck. And we're going to attack for 6. Oh, actually, yeah, right. It goes to 8. No, 7, because the land creature puts a +1 on something. Right. Right? Is that what it does? Attack. Other creatures attacking get a +1. Right? Just a +1 for the turn? Right. play you. Maybe we should have attacked with our land creature, but I'll suck it up. Because really, this guy's goal is removal, 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 virtue of persistence, right? Like that's really the move here, right? Like so, yeah. I guess we got to put down virtue of loyalty. I don't really see a choice about that. Nope. Thanks. That'll go to 3. That's bad. That is a not fun card to have out. Whenever I play that card, I find myself stuck with it, and I never really get to play with it. Yeah, of course you're gonna do that. What else? What else can you do? Yeah, more land. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, he did not protect his Planeswalker because clearly he hates the super amount of advantages it gives him. So I'll kill it because that's crazy. Um, let's see what he. I think he got excited. He probably should have kept that. What is this? At the beginning of your end step, target opponent may sacrifice 2 non-land, non-token creatures. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. Well, you get to draw 2 cards, buddy. And I'm going to turn this into a creature, but I'm not going to attack you with it. I am just going to take that +1 token that it gives me. Schlorp. Oh, that's bad. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Yep. It's hard to defeat a deck that really wants to remove everything. Yeah. I think it's all yours, sir. I have no cards in my hand. You have a slew of creatures. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we lost 1 out of 10 so far. Dig that. Let's go in there and see. Only change I made was I put in more of those, and I don't see that making the difference. Mm-hmm. That's a good pull. Get that land creature out there, kind of out of the way. Uh-oh. It's gonna be removey. Let's see if we can get him to attack, and then we can kill him. Or are you gonna counter? Ha ha! He's gonna counter. Har har. You can counter, but I'll put a siege veteran while you're doing that. Please don't kill that until I can get my Tamiyo safe. Oh, you're totally going to kill that. This is terrible. This is a terrible place to be when you've got early Liliana out. I'm in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. We'll play you. And despite my better judgment, we'll play you. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Ugh, typical. That's pretty good. It's going to put you both at 4 right. Next. 5. You know what? Go get her. Take care of that. Yep, do it. Get rid of a creature. No, we're going to sacrifice that bad lady. We're going to put all her counters onto her friend right there. You should really make those like, oh, that's bad for you. Can he only make one? Death touch. Go get him. Thank you for committing your mana. Yeah, and again, I'm stuck without cards. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Nope, don't do that. Cancel, cancel. Um, this guy just say your go. Eat a bag of dicks, sir. You know what? I'll do that. I'll attack with both. You'll block the Quirion. At least that would be the smart move. Nope, you're gonna block the veteran. But then I can get through next turn with my. Okay, cool. That's that what you want to do. So you got a way of getting rid of my Quirion. He's got a bat. The bat is out. Speaking of infuriating cards, this card for 2, oh, it can change your whole game. So if I attack with that, he's got Death Touch, right? So he'll die. But he'll have to kill both. And then this will have all the... Yeah, sure. Unless he's got removal. And I just, like, set myself up. Really? Just want to keep up in that. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Fuck you and your bat too. I hope your family dies in a fire. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, not them dying in a fire. I think that's completely deserved after what's occurred on this Magic board. But yeah, that's it. Because again, so I'm stuck, no cards. So I think I need to go back. I mean, I guess the question is like, do you just accept the fact that this deck is going to be outrun by certain decks, or do you put in more draw? So I definitely think I should add that to my sideboard, but I guess for when I'm looking at a deck that's a little gonna take a little longer to build. For me, best draw is probably a battle called Invasion of Eklund, and you can look at the top 5 cards and you can reveal a permanent card. So any permanent card, right? Land, creature card, as long as a permanent enchantment, artifact, and you stick it in your deck. So that is pretty awesome. Now I don't know if that would really work in this deck all the time. The only real draw I have is Ozolith, the Shattered Spire, which has got cycling. So I'm wondering if I need to bring in some draw. We're at 26, which is pretty creature heavy. But Voice of the Revealed or Voice of the Blessed is too good. Gala's too good. Ozolith's the only one that could go, and the only one I actually haven't seen. So it wouldn't even matter to the win-loss ratio. So when it comes to draw, your only real option, I think, when you've got white, is you've got to go with, where are you? You got to go with Takajan's Welcome. and I'm going to put 3 in, bringing the deck to 61. Honestly, you know what? We're going to bring it to 4. The deck can honestly, with the way that it's so cheap to play and that it's got a big mana producer, it can absolutely survive that. And given the fact that it's been the reason for loss now, I would say 2 times in a row, I've got to do something about draw, which of course is a white green problem. This is not new. This is white green cards that do draw are so valuable. You can't really be sad when it happens to you. So that's a pretty good draw. 2 creatures, 2 Tamios. Get to play my land card, which I said I should get rid of, and then help me almost win a game. Come, sir, or are you feeling my alpha-ness? Oh no, this guy's gonna steal my girlfriend. Let's be serious. No one who plays Magic has a girlfriend. Come on now, that's ridiculous. All right, let's go with good old Voice of the Blessed. It's gonna cost us a damage life because of the way that card spits out mana. Life is unfair sometimes. What are you playing? I didn't even look. Black, green. Always my favorite. How many cards does he have? Oh, he's got a typical amount of cards, so who knows what this could be. Maybe it's still Graveyard Games. Oh, he went for the life removal. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. I see you. I know what you're about. There goes my virtue of loyalty. Goodbye, I miss you already. Oh, nice. The Lord taketh, and the Lord give you another one. Clearly, you can tell how Christian I am. Oh, that was just a surprise. Come attack me, you filthy bastard. Just do it. Just do your attack! Alright. And let's play that. Let's play this. Let's give that back up to my good old friend here. This Valiant Knight with is he a Valiant Knight? No, he's just a Knight with Vigilance. And he'll take the hit because he'll want the draw, but we'll be able to defend him with Tamiyo. Then that card, as ever, goes to live in exile, where you can play it again and again, forever and ever. It's the never-ending card. Hey, look, it's back. What? Oh, I think it's another one. Am I crazy? It is. It'll be great. Land. That'd be really great. Now I'm regretting my Tokasian. You know what I should do? That's what I should do. Two of those battles. That's what we're going to do. That's a much better selection. Hey, look, land. All right, let's play you. There's nothing you can do, man. Come on, you've got one card. You're black green. There's nothing you can do. Just let it happen. I would love to know what people are doing when this happens. Like, you'd love to say, well, the server's lagging, but it only appears to happen when you throw down something that's kind of game changing, and they're just like, wow. Like, are they banging their head like that video from like 30 years ago of the German kid freaking out about Counter-Strike not working? Like, what is happening? Oh, okay, I mean, that's a move, sure. don't know why that took so long, but they are coming for you. Oh, we killed him. Because that's not cool. You know what? That is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill this bat, I hope. Come, bat. Come for me. Let me destroy you. Oh, you're definitely going to attack now. It's like everybody plays the same decks. It's so depressing. I'm going to make a whole backup deck in a minute. Alright, I'll take that. And then my turn. Hey now! You know, you're an all-star. I don't need to say it. There we go. There's the army back on track. Of course, he's got 5 cards in his hand. Wow, 2 in exile, 3 cards to go. Does he have Death Touch? No, but clearly he wants to kill me, so... Like, there's nothing he can do, right? Like, what was he going to do? Oh, sure, that works. That's fine with me, because I'm going to do this. And this thing is going to be like 7 in a second. More land, land creature. You know what? Next, do not attack with that land creature. Just let him get the tasty treats. There we go. What? I mean, how can you not play this card? It'd be crazy not to play that card. Okay. And where's he at? He's at 7. Here we go. 12, 12. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do anything. Yeah, again, I'm kind of stuck. It's not really a great card. It's not really a change my world, save my life card, but that card is. Okay, go get him. See, that's pretty good. But let's fix that draw. So 2 active draws and 2, I guess, situational draws is what you call them. But I need, well, maybe I should do all, maybe I should go all green. You know, now as I think about it, I think I should go all green. Yeah, you know what? Get rid of you. Bring all those battles in. That's a much better idea. Oh, they're already in my sideboard. Much better. Okay. Let's play one more of this incredibly easy to build deck. Easy to manage. if you're looking for a deck that's it's not hard to manage. Some decks are, you got to be constantly watching your tempo or holding back. The only thing I recommend in this deck is holding back for Tameo. Protect whatever you think is going to be the juiciest attacker. In this game, I find it doesn't matter. Like it really, like getting an army full of creatures rarely happens unless the other guy's got an army that kind of goes that way. It really seems to come down to like one or two creatures that seem to finish off everybody because everyone is playing so much removal, and their goal seems to be remove, 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 get this one creature out, get this one artifact out, and or mill you. Those seem to be the big takes. Toxic. A lot of toxic still. But the fact that this beat a toxic deck makes me very happy. And this is the longest win streak I've had in like weeks. I've been getting my ass handed to me pretty much daily, which is annoying because normally I play really well. And in fact, I'm actually making fewer mistakes because I've been really trying to slow down and consider my options more. I still make mistakes, of course. And I do. I lose about. I bet you I lose, or used to lose. I bet you I would lose about 20% of my games to mistakes, which is incredibly high. The deck didn't fail, the build didn't fail. I failed when I was playing it, and I'm a good deck builder. I'm not always a great deck player, so I need to be better at the actual game of Magic. Not so much the build of Magic. Building I'm good at. Building I've been doing forever. I can build any kind of deck with my eyes closed. I don't know the names of any of the cards. I just know that there's a card that does that thing and I want it, and then I go out and I get it. And then honestly, I do it by picture. That's why I go crazy if someone's using, if someone's got, I think it's a dyslexia thing, but when someone's using a alternate picture deck, and a lot of people do that. They put all the alternates in. It gets very hard for me. I have to really do a lot of reading. I'm like, oh, it's that card, right? Because it's got a very different picture, very different color palette. Is this guy actually going to play? Because that'd be great. Because I got such a good hand. Like, look at that. That is juicy. It's like all the cards you want in one place. Perfect mana balance. The fact that the deck runs off of, can run off of 3 mana or 2 mana is pretty awesome. No, I don't think this guy's going to play. Let's give him the your go, and I'll give him the face. Here's the face of derision, sir. You get it. You're getting it. It's coming up again. There it is. It's the dinosaur that judges you. Sorry, the dragon that judges you. The judgy dragon emoji is the best one in the game, for sure. I really want to play one more game. Come on. One more game. One more game. You suck, buddy. And you screw up my stats when you do that, because then I look and I'm like, wow, look how well that did. It's a lie. I should probably just assume like 3%. But then, you lose your own games. Like I lost a game today because my internet cut out. Cut out for like 2 minutes, and so I lost that game. So I guess it comes around, goes around. Uh-oh. You can never trust Pinky Pie players. No green. We're gonna have to mulligan on that. That's pretty good. And I'm really tempted to go with. I really like that. You know what? No, we'll get rid of the bond. Keep the 3 land. Goblin deck? Interesting. I love Goblin decks. I just don't think there's strong enough cards for it. Goblin decks really need simple cards. That's why I like Goblin decks. I like simple Blitzkrieg strategies. Right? This creature get big, it attack, you die. Right? Like I'm a big Stompy fan. So but there's just not enough cards for that in this. So maybe he's got black red. So maybe he's got something going on. Like what's this card doing for you? Attacks face down. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're trying to do. All right, let's play that. I want to play that, and we're definitely going to put out a treasure token so we can put out Virtue next turn. And we are definitely going to attack because he's got nothing that can stop that. That being said, he can make this attack for 5 for sure with the stuff that's out there for red these days. Is that a Mirrex? It is. Okay, so a lot of guys like this card. They've sort of clued into it. Oh, two of them. The same way that I like these cards too. But they all seem to be missing the one backup that does the same. When this card dies, it can do its power to any creature or any target, right? So um, that's pretty fun. And we're going to play Virtue of Loyalty like right away. And we are not going to attack. We're just going to sop up that juicy +1/+1. Oh, it's so good. I can't help myself. He's wafer thin. What are you going to do, man? What you going to do? You're going to make a lot of mana. You're going to play a face down card. It's got ward. We're all really worried about it now. Another backup. Okay, let's throw you down. Can I actually... No, it's not an artifact. It's just colorless. Right, it's just colorless. And let's put a +1 on him. Put you out. Get some more +1s going. I'm going to throw you, and you will get us. Let's get take 2 life. Let's put you on you. And then let's attack. Oh, I can't attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, kill them all. Kill the whole thing. Send your entire army against it. Yeah, there it is. I was wondering when you were going to show up. This Bear Rage card right here, this Monstrous Rage card, is like every red card. Like it's their wet dream. Like they take it to the prom if they could. All right, and that's okay because those cards are dead. But he's going to take that 5 damage, and what are you going to do with it? Yeah, that's smart. I'd do that too. But I'm going to stick that on that and that. Boom, boom, boom. Just gives up in the face of huge creatures. Anyway, that's an easy deck. I'll actually post the deck build in the description. And if you're not my friend Stephen Razor, please leave a comment and say something like, I watched your video, so I know I'm not yelling into the void.